I hate XP farms in Minecraft. They're confusing, complicated, and annoying, so I made it my goal to design an easy fix. This is the easiest XP farm in Minecraft Java 1.21+. Despite its simplicity, in 1 minute I got 25 levels, in 5 minutes 48 levels, and in just 10 minutes I got 65 levels. With that, here's a materials list. If you enjoy, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. As well, you could download this exact world down in the description. Now, the first thing you want to do for this farm is dig out a 3x3 hole in the ground. Break 1 block to any one of the 4 sides, and then opposite of that, you're going to want to break 3 blocks like that. Now, what you actually want to do is place a temporary... Can you move? Place a temporary block somewhere on the side, and then place a slab right there in the middle, so there's a half block underneath it like that. And then you want to place a campfire on top of it, and right-click it with a shovel to put it out. That's okay. We can light this with a flint and steel to get it back going later. Now, what you're going to want to do is place a piece of scaffolding right there, and a stair facing in that direction, doesn't matter what type of stair it is. Now, on top of the scaffolding, you want to shift and place down a trapdoor, and then facing in this direction, you want to place another trapdoor on that one, and then go ahead and open it up like this, and this ensures that all of these silverfish are not going to be able to escape the farm and kill you. Now, what you want to do is come over here and place down a bucket of water like that, so no matter where they sit, they will all eventually get pushed towards this scaffolding, so we can go ahead and kill them. Now, the next thing we're going to do is make a nice little box around this. I'm going to use glass and make it 2 blocks tall, but you can do whatever you want with this, doesn't really matter. Now, from here, what you want to do is on the top of this block, you want to place down 4 slabs just like that. And then you want to go to the top of this block and you want to place down 4 more slabs like this. So there should be a half block gap between these. And so far it should be looking something like this. Now the next thing we're going to do is put a roof over top of this. Again, this can be any material that you want, but for now leave this middle block open as we're going to be getting our armadillos inside of here now. Now if you're wondering, armadillos can be found in savanna biomes and they can be attracted towards you with spider eyes. So what you want to do is take all of your armadillos and get them inside of there. However, getting more than 2 armadillos is really hard to do, and obviously the more armadillos you have, the better the farm is going to be, the more efficient, and you can have a maximum of 24 armadillos in here. To breed them, all you have to do is right click them with some spider eyes. That is what they need to breed. As you're going to see, they'll create a baby eventually, and this ensures that they will never despawn. You're not going to name these guys because we did breed them. Now again, do this for however long you want. I would recommend getting the maximum 24, but even if you have like 5 or 6, this farm is plenty efficient. Okay, there we go. I've gotten all my armadillos inside of here and most of them are grown up. Now what you want to do is give them a way to get out and then just make a staircase up and then take some spider eyes. This is funny. You want to lead all of them and just kind of shove them inside of this hole. Doesn't really matter how they get there as long as you're able to push them in. Now, as you can see, they don't want to go in on their own. So if you want to make it easier, you can place an open trap door. And now all the armadillos are going to walk in. Just keep working with them and eventually you'll be able to get them all inside. Additionally, it could be easier to breed them inside of the hole instead of trying to do what I'm doing right now. But this is pretty fun, so I'd recommend you guys do it. Now as well, you could also use a dead coral fan here instead of a trap door so they can't walk on the trap door. Just makes your life a little easier, but again, it doesn't have to be like this. This is completely optional. Okay, there we go, getting close to done. If you guys are wondering, if you have any more than 24, so if you have 25 armadillos in here, that is going to hit the armadillo cap, or I guess just the regular mob cap of 25, and they're all going to start to die, so make sure not to do that. But now that we've got all of them inside of there, you can just go ahead and place a block on the top and cover it up. And now the final thing we need to do is scare these guys so they curl up in their shells and take a lot less damage. And to do that, we're going to need to get ourselves a zombie. Now, right before we do that though, something I'm going to have you guys do is just break any extra blocks that you have in the area. As well, you're going to want to go to any side. It doesn't really matter where, just make sure you're not right next to the water here. So I'll pick right here, that'll be fine. You want to dig down a small hole, and then again, if you want to put a trapdoor or something here to make your life easier in getting the zombie inside, that totally works as well. But I'm the best, so I'm just going to punch the zombie in. Now, one thing while you're getting the zombie over to your farm, make sure you have a name tag so he does not despawn. Now I'm going to get him near this area and then just figure out how to punch him in. Perfect. Chuck a name tag over top of him, and then you can go ahead and cover him up. And there you go. Now, as you can see, all of these guys are inside of their shells. And when we light this campfire, they are never going to die. Okay, I lied. There's one more really small step. Go ahead and break any one of these side blocks and then replace it with a trapdoor facing in that direction like that. So then when you open it up, you can light the campfire, put the campfire out, and throw the infestation potion. But when the farm is actually running, you can just close that so none of the silverfish are able to escape. With that, we can now go ahead and use the farm. So open up the trapdoor, throw the infested potion onto them, and then light that with a flint and steel and close it. And as you'll see, a ton of silverfish come flowing out of here. Now, if this wasn't here, they could escape. And if this is open, they can also escape, as you can see. So make sure that both of those are properly done. But as you can see now, you're going to run over here and you want to have the best sword possible. That should be sharpness, and sweeping edge is very important, but not necessary. And then you literally just smack him and all of that XP comes flooding out of this farm, and it is so unbelievably efficient.